Sweet. I'm surprised you spent that much blood on it.
I kind of hinted that it might be a good idea and I was doing him a favor by reminding him. And he killed a person earlier that night, so he's full.
Was full.
Yeah, was. You're at like 10 now, so you can still fight your way out if you really need to.
9, because, beginning of night stuff.
Well, you ate a person after beginning the night, no?
No, it was before the beginning of the night.
Mm-hmm.
No, it wasn't.
Actually, you had it, go to the next night and everything.
Yeah. It went to the next night. Gianna fed him part of a hunter, so he was at 4 when he started the night, and he frenzied and he drained someone completely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have bad memory. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so,
Like, I said, not here, not now. Like,
yeah.
so there are too many ways they could listen in on us.
Don't worry, our guys are surrounding the park. It's clear. We took care of the 2 that were following you.
You don't. Question: you think you would know? Do you guys think you would notice if I scan the place with aspects?
You could try for it. He might or might not have awareness if he's had enough familiarity with this crap.
I mean, even if you do, it's not like it's actually... The only thing it looks like is like you're just viewing everything around.
Unless you've given like something like glowing eyes to show it, which I think you have.
I think I might have mentioned a faint glow, but...
Oh, that's okay, that's his thing then, and I didn't know about that. That
Yeah,
could
but
definitely do it.
Someone looked at us in Elysium once with glowing eyes of Auspex.
I think it was Alberta scanning the document, but it's like a faint glow, like
Sweet.
Yeah,
maybe
I think I'm pretty sure it's actually stated in the book.
Really? I
Yeah.
never read that about that.
I'm considering
You guys
this
can
like
continue on. I'm reading Auspex.
yeah. You can consider
Yeah,
it like a really faint thing, like just a faint flash across their eyes of gold, if they look straight at you, kind of thing.
Here's something awesome though. He's in a dark park. A really dark park.
Yeah, but it's like, you know how the eyes of cats and the like in the dark can reflect light, like really hard? It's
Even
that kind
better.
of thing.
Even
Actually,
better.
yeah. Actually, yeah, in the dark that would show up. Do you want to risk it, Gerard?
If I'm not looking his way while I'm doing it, would he notice? I don't think he would notice.
Go for it.
Let's see.
I might roll against it all the same, just in case a sniper is watching you.
Perception, awareness, difficulty 7.
Why awareness? For invisible peoples?
Yes.
Okay, good. And then you see all 12 of the Nosferatu just standing there judging you.
There's a reason why I haven't told him anything. God damn it, that's difficult 6 or difficult 7, so that's no success.
It wouldn't be the Nosferatu if we were screwed, okay?
You
If
know,
you really want to screw us, the Nosferatu would not screw us, I don't think.
That's 0
Someone
success.
else
You know.
would.
Nietzsche, you know what the fun part is? Julio isn't here, so I can tell you. The Nosferatu recovered that piece of footage where that ice wall came up and he battled Tobias and he left the camera. So they're still holding that over his head as well.
Nice.
So he owes them at least 2 moderate boons. Depending on how they milk it. I'm gonna roll 6 dice at 8 to see if a sniper notices it. And a sniper
He actually does. Probably.
Yep. At difficulty 8 he got a success, so yeah. Looking through the scope they see the flash in Gerard's eyes.
I'm more surprised they didn't bring thermal imaging with them.
Oh, they did, but he has
Oh,
Blush of
shit.
Life active.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So he's good on that. He's good on that. He looks warm.
You know, he could have actually took Domino of Life if he thought he was going to interact with people to learn that ritual.
Well,
And
to
then
be
even
fair,
more convincing.
it's actually supposed to be that a lot of vampires that go to social stuff generally use Blush of Life. We've been terrible about that, though.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Of course, with your humanity, it's kind of understandable, you fuckers. Okay, so, as you're doing this, Albert stands up. Gerard, is there something you would like to tell me? Looking at him, you notice the earpiece in his ear.
I heard Alberta, not Albert. It's like, wait, what is she doing here?
Yeah. I did check up on Auspex, and yes, there is no glowing eyes. But I do love that as a thing.
Yeah, it has to be a
Yeah,
thing because it needs to be some way to, see it.
Otherwise, how would you know somebody was breaking Elysium rules?
Yeah,
You generally, well, you see, using Auspex and Elysium is not actually considered a violation of the Elysium rules.
It's not actually, I'm guessing it is not aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
oh, how about invading someone's mind? That's plenty aggressive.
It's
Yeah.
not, there's no real detectable way to do it, period. So,
We have a detectable way.
yes.
We have it.
Generally, what actually occurs is that they get a Tremere to cast that level 5. No one can use any of these disciplines. Ritual.
So
and
just
Elysium.
quickly answering Mad Pagan, who is currently watching. Yeah, Gerard is in the middle of a dark park, surrounded by FBI agents. They think he's one of their own. Gerard's trying to survive. In
And
a
he just
social
flashed-
situation.
He flashed his awesome eyes at a sniper. Yay.
Yep.
I
So,
blink! That's a sniper. No, I don't.
Albert... yeah, there do seem to be no invisible people around. Albert is standing up and saying...
Don't say it, that A on the end, please. I don't need to be that paranoid.
Go
Okay.
easy on him.
No. Is there anything you would like to tell me, Gerard?
Well, since I just noticed that there's no one around, I think it's safe. What? I told him the truth this time, actually.
Roll perception alertness at difficulty 8.
I roll perception alertness, difficulty 8.
Wait, do you actually have paranoia?
No, but I'm
No.
making him roll for a reason.
Okay.
Nope, I detect nothing, I'm dead.
Okay. Continue. And this is the guy that's supposed to be good at this stuff.
It's not. I can't do anything about this. There's a 1 in every single roll, and every single roll I roll is at either.
Yeah, the
It's
site has
it's a high
decided to pick
difficulty.
him as a bitch. So
Yes,
the site
yes,
has made
it
him
has.
their bitch.
6 ones last session. I mean, that was
You-
beautiful. That was the most perfect
know-
roller that could have happened.
You know, every time it loads up and the black screen says randomizing dice and it has little parentheses next to it saying sort of, I kind of actually envision like a little winky face and like Gerard. I really do that. I can't help it. It's just like, I'm just in on the joke. You'll do it now too. You'll do it now too. Now when you see it say, sort of, in parentheses, you'll see the winky face. You'll even see the little Skype animation of the emoji, like, wink at you.
I am currently reloading the page so that the stream and YouTube can experience this. Yeah, it loads a bit too quickly for me for that, but yeah, I could see that could be a thing.
It is hilarious.
Yeah, I have seen the thing.
So, what do you tell Albert as things appear to be safe now?
Oh god. Screw Screw me. Ah. No, I don't say that. Well,
Apparently, there's a secret huge piece of glass in the Chantry hiding below the foundations.
I see it.
what?
You know, you could just look up and quote Han Solo and say, it's true, all of it.
You know what? I'm going to do that. I even just finished I finished a glass of lemonade.
Okay, Albert's jaw drops.
Or at least whatever you found about it. Probably true. Also, what the hell happened to the goddamn Chantry?
Nothing. Nothing.
What are you doing?
He's building the wall back that you broke.
See? Just don't bring attention to your fuck-ups because so help me! There we go.
Oh,
now it's reassembled. The layers have to be exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
So, Albert's jaw has dropped. How do you continue?
I wait for him to regain his composure.
Meow. Something is rubbing up against your legs.
Kill the cat.
Oh, you
Just kill
fucker,
it.
you didn't.
It's cute. Kill it. It is adorable. It is not a Hitler.
cuteness.
It's not a Hitler. Kill it.
As far as you know, that is a very, very, very innocent little animal.
No,
Yes,
it
it
doesn't
is.
seem innocent at all. It looks guilty as fuck.
Oh, it could be.
Oh
that.
yeah, oh god.
You have just
I literally
lost.
say, in character, God some mercy on us.
You
They
lose.
know.
You choose poorly.
You chose. Poorly.
You chose poor. He chose poorly.
I grabbed the cat.
Nope,
And
as you reach towards it, it jumps away, hissing at you. Would you like to pull your gun at this time?
I'm not pulling my gun. I'm saying him, well, you better leave now because either there's going to be someone here to kill me, or there's going to be someone here to kill you and me, or some other form of that.
What are you talking about?
That cat is a slave to them.
What?
Yes, I know it sounds strange, but whatever.
So
Point
since
is-
he's never said it like outright, this is about the time you should tell him that he was not talking about vampires at all.
Yay.
That he was talking about terrorists or something.
Well, a little late for that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's not going to matter because they're going to the marks are going to find a way to turn in a way that it turns out that it turns against me somehow.
The cat is just eyeing you suspiciously at this point.
I'm going to jump towards the cat.
Okay, make me a dex brawl roll. As
Okay.
you leap at the cat. It's a difficulty 8 since it's a small animal.
Are you fucking kidding
No,
me?
he's not, because that is actually how that works.
Yep.
Ugh.
The cat scrambles out of the way, howling, in a panic. Gerard, what are you
Chase it.
doing?
Chase it.
It's bugged.
Gerard, stop! You hear something very nasty in his voice, almost as if he's ready to give the order to shoot.
That thing was someone was just listening in our goddamn conversation the entire time. The goddamn cat was bugged.
You sure?
Yes.
Remove the cat. You hear a soft sound, almost like a silenced weapon being fired. You hear several more shots, almost as if the cat is proving to be hard to hit. Let me roll cat's dex stealth. Nope, it's lost in the underbrush.
Hey, at least no one will notice that it wasn't actually bugged, just Googled.
Yep. Maybe. Who knows?
What the fuck is going on here, Gerard?
I told you. So, you're going to? You think I'm the? Still think I'm the bad guy? The goddamn they were goddamn listening in on us the entire time.
All I
That is a
saw,
terrible argument.
all I saw was a fucking alley cat.
And they really like. I don't understand what's with them, but they really like alley cats for some reason. Seriously.
Gerard, just start from the beginning because I'm not getting any of this.
I'm going to assume this is about the terrorists, right?
Yes, we're pretty sure we found the supply chain for the laboratory. We're gonna arrest that fucker soon. Tonight, in
Well,
fact. Don't worry. You don't need to worry about warning any of them if you should feel obliged to do such a thing. It's too late by now.
I probably don't even know that person, but
Speaking of which, you're gonna have to find a new contact for your chemicals, Yorick.
Oh, son of a bitch. To be fair, it's actually just supposed to be a bunch of various people, getting me stuff. But
In that case, yeah, it's just gonna take time while new people come forward and you're put in touch with them.
yeah,
Essentially, it's been slightly damaged. But then again, you can summon a lot of those things because you already have the samples.
yep. So it won't really affect me too much, but I'll consider myself temporarily at one contact.
Mm-hmm.
please be more specific with your questions. It's kind of hard to tell you something if you don't tell me exactly what you want.
Okay, we think that there's some sort of a mutation or something. That it's some sort of a disease.
Or genetic modification, maybe?
What kind of a genetic modification would let people walk around at room temperature?
I don't know. I'm not the scientist here.
Well, I'm not either, but it's weird. And some of them, we actually killed 2 of them a couple years back. They just turned to ash. No, I have no idea.
Probably some sort of cyanide or something.
You can
Holy shit!
you can make a roll of perception empathy to see if he's telling you everything.
I have to do perception empathy.
You'll never know if the cat was a bad cat.
How if we had killed it, we'd at least know. We still probably wouldn't have known.
That's right,
Yep.
because that's animalism.
That's difficulty what?
6. This is a contested roll.
Woo!
Nope!
Oh god.
He can't lie to you. He knows that they're vampires. He's just trying to figure out how much you know and how involved with them you are. He's playing a moron.
So you can stop playing a moron now and just tell me everything. Really.
That's not a good argument.
You see a red dot on your chest.
Oh
Oh.
great, you're trying to shoot me now.
Albert smiles faintly. Listen. You're one of us, but at the same time, we need to make sure that you're cool, and you are not the one asking the questions here.
Sure, you go ahead and ask me questions. Just try and ask me questions that I actually know how to answer.
So, why don't you tell me about the people you're involved with and what they're capable of? Like that Mexican guy, for one.
Oh, him? He's just some random dude that they apparently worked with.
Yeah, there's some super Mexicans going around.
Yeah,
So-
No, I'm not going to say that.
He's a
I
Sabat
think
elf.
I think he may be some undercover spy for someone else, but I don't really know.
He's an undercover Sabat agent.
Hey, I never actually trusted. I don't think I ever trusted Julio. Gerard ever trusted Julio, really.
I might have made him an ancille. I might have given him, say, 100 starting experience and just leveled him up more slowly. In theory. Who knows? I might have put a spy in the party. I'm capable of being that kind of SD.
Don't worry, I considered it.
Okay. So, what he's capable of, that's normal.
Well, yes.
So he's just some random guy.
Probably. I don't really know much about his past or anything.
So, we've been scanning you with infrared. It doesn't look like you're one of them, but you can clearly do something. What is with the eye thing? What were you doing?
Well, they gave that to me when I joined them, really.
His hand goes to his gun.
Hey! I was forced into it!
You're one of them. He's backing up slowly now.
Not in the same way as they
Two
are.
more dots appear on your chest.
Look.
I know enough about them for them to not trust me, but I don't. It's not like I don't really truly a part of them. Never liked them really.
Gerard, what are you saying?
I'm saying they have blackmail against me, and a lot of it too.
What the fuck did you do?
You know, if they've been
Apparently enough for them to not want me dead, but too little for them to actually help me.
So you're one of them? But the infrared, how?
As I said, I'm not really one of them.
He just shakes his head no.
I feel like he's twisting this a little too far.
Yeah, I think you need to make another subterfuge roll at this point.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to tell me to do that.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Considering that this is an FBI interrogator, you know.
We're partly, I think me and Chris are both partly trying to think of how you can view this as truth at the same time.
Are you fucking kidding me? A single...
He believes you. Yes.
So, what the fuck are you, Gerard? What's going on? Well, no, he doesn't believe him, but he doesn't know that Gerard is lying.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, exactly.
So what are you? You're not one of them. How can you do these things?
I don't really understand any of it, which is true.
Hey. True.
It is true. Like, they kinda...
Air quotes, true.
It's 100% true. I don't understand it. I don't have enough occult to understand
Roll perception alertness. Just use the macros underneath. You should know how many dice in that you have.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to see Gerard crash and burn here. Honestly.
Alright, he's doing an awesome...
Hey, I actually succeeded at it this time. Even though every single time I have ones in my roll, or I only get one success.
You see that he stealthily attempts to draw his gun.
Look, just don't shoot me, goddammit.
They can I'm not sure that you're telling me the truth here. You've been evasive our entire conversation here.
I'm trying to find out if you're going to shoot me or not, or if you're going to or not.
They can't eat normal food. He pulls out a sandwich, tosses it to you.
Oh God,
Oh, shit.
you are screwed.
Would you like to attempt to run at this point?
Yeah. What about it?
Why don't you take a bite out of that sandwich?
So, can I spend blood points to make myself my?
You could probably do it without throwing up. You could probably hold it back.
No.
No, you
No,
No.
like normally it's just you just instantly throw it up.
Yeah, there's a 1 point merit that lets you eat food and keep it for 1
Yeah.
hour. But I don't even think Blush
bet-
of Life lets you actually eat.
Bet that Domino of Life looks pretty attractive right now.
It does.
After you consider that a useless ritual, huh?
Oh, as if I always knew that was really, really good.
Oh yeah, Mads
that it
did consider it useless right at the beginning, and they all agreed.
Oh yeah.
You guys
You know,
always thought that
To
was
be fair, I had been reconsidering its usefulness. Okay.
Dude, it's one of the great rituals. It lets you actually you do other things without, having Blush of Life merits or eat food
Hell,
merits.
considering that he picked Hunted, he should have picked that as his starting ritual.
Really, you should have.
I guess.
Too late now.
I don't know enough to actually be good at the game.
Sorry
Sorry.
about it. Most
So-
people don't realize how good that is initially.
At this point, you could try to dominate him and hope the snipers don't realize.
That might be a little hard. They seem to have some experience in all of this.
Yeah. You want to die horribly, or do you want to die horribly?
Sounds like die
Come clean.
horribly.
That's your only option at this point is to come
Or
clean.
run. Or run. Those are your two real...
Yeah, and possibly die horribly.
Well, either one. Either one can end up dying horribly, but you have a choice.
I don't know. Do I want to die horribly, or do I want to have a chance of dying horribly? Question is just which one is the one that has
You
a chance of not dying?
could tell him that you could be a mole.
You know,
You could, but
you
you'd
know
have to
what?
convince him first that you are actually on their side. So
We're gonna switch scenes at this point and flash back to Malik calling the Lord to
Okay,
report
Awesome. I
about.
can feel that.
we'll let Gerard think on his options for now, I suppose.
Oh, I got anxiety. I'm gonna get yelled at.
So now that you have reported the previous night to the Lord that everything is gonna be okay, like 2 nights switched over last time. So this is the night where they were chasing Gerard, and where you spent the night talking to the Lord.
Yeah.
To try and explain everything that's been going on,
So this is immediately after the failure.
basically.
Well,
Right
it's
after.
the next night after you spent a half an hour in the library talking to your.
Let's get it over with.
Okay,
Let's get it over with. I'm screwed.
okay. Just so that we know how untimely this is gonna be, just in case you botch, roll me perception awareness. What did I make Gerard roll at difficulty 7?
I think
I
so.
don't know.
Yeah, roll at
Something
7.
like that.
Well,
Oh.
this is
Not nearly as bad. Not nearly as bad.
Okay. Okay. That will come up sometimes during the conversation then. You have decided to call the Lord. And,
not like I decided I have to call the Lord. More
Yep.
likely.
the revenant servant of the Lord notices your pained expression and no doubt reports it to the Lord, and Cornelius sits down across from you a while later. What do you say?
She died.
What?
I don't know what happened. She died.
What?
Well, I was ordered by the prince to make her really high generation, and not wanting to piss him off in these dire times, I had Yorick, who was recently graduated to a neonate. I had him try to sire her, but she died. An hour later, she was dead. I think there's some kind of ritual or something they did on them.
What?
Something that keeps them from being sired by a vampire. I believe there's a ritual by the mages.
What? They can do this? There is a note of panic in his voice.
It appears so.
There is very much a note of panic in his voice at this news. You need to explain to me, Regent, exactly what happened. And I'm gonna roll his intelligence occult to see if he knows about things like this. I think at 5 occult he can roll at 6 or 7 for this.
Probably. But yeah.
He knows it. So we
It's really rare, but it does happen. So
we tracked Liam down and we tortured him and brought his granddaughter back, and well, she was unconscious, and as I got permission from the prince to sire her, she started to come to, and I had Yorick drain her and offer her give her blood, and it did not take. An hour passed, nothing happened. I cut my wrist and put my blood into her mouth. It was too late. They've done something to them.
So, you think there's a ritual involved? Tell me everything.
I mean, that's all I can know. That's the only thing I can make sense of.
God
Really,
damn.
it's just assumption.
Oh, God damn it. God
Yeah,
damn
I mean,
it.
we'll need to study up on that or something. But this is bad. Liam is tortured in the next room. I mean, I don't know what we're going to do.
Does Liam know that she's dead?
Not presently. He's tortured.
Okay. Fuck. Alright. I have a way out for you. And don't fuck this up.
I'll try not to.
No. You don't understand. I said don't fuck this up. Not try. Not attempt to. Not think about how you can achieve this wonderful task. I said do it!
I think he's in a stressful situation.
Yeah, I think so
I am in a
too.
stressful situation.
So, let me take a look at your insanity list. You're
It
Yoda
doesn't
now.
matter because I'm spending willpower.
Okay. I'll let you
Sec-
count that towards your cure.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I think that's one left.
Yep.
Yes, I think there's one left, and I think he's probably going to have you work on this last one somehow.
Oh, well, I would assume as much.
Oh, I fucked him plenty with this, I think.
Okay.
I fucked him plenty with this.
He made me a fish mouth.
To be fair, he hasn't done memory lapses or anything else very too badly on you.
Yeah, we were thinking about that last time, and that actually could help or hurt me.
Yeah, I could have hurt you a lot more with that.
Easily.
Thank you. That's all I
Hey.
can say.
Keep in mind that while I have been extremely generous, it's only because I have managed to save the life of the Elder and I can do this to you again.
I figured you would. I figured you would.
Oh. Alright.
Oh,
This
goodness.
is what you do, Regent. Get rid of the body. Get rid of the fucking body. And tell Liam that she has been transferred to another Chantry. And then use her well-being to blackmail him.
That sounds workable. Yes. Yeah.
I'm
we can do
surprised you
this.
didn't think of that yourself.
I actually did think of it, but I didn't figure Yorick particularly cared.
My thought was out of character before you try to screw me over with it, but my thought was to actually dominate him and say that he bit her throat out himself because he was in a frenzied rage caused by the mages that were trying to kill him.
I'm not
came
sure
to
that
our
would correlate very well with the rest of his memories, but
Maybe. Well, we came to save him. We got wind of it. But, whatever.
Yeah.
This is a much better one.
So, what else happened?
Well, I had to go to the Elysium and, the bitch Toreador made me scream all my transgressions. The prince stood up for me.
You
And,
idiot! How was she able to do that?
because the prince was at the Elysium.
No,
And
how
had to-
was she able to force you to give up your secrets?
Because she's apparently more powerful than me.
You fucking idiot. She should never have gotten that chance, not at Elysium, you fool.
Well, that happened.
And it is at this point that you feel a disturbance far in the east as the Malkavian Methuselahs are eating one another. You clutch at your head in pain as you're carried off into the web and feel it drawing inwards as the drums once again are merging.
Is this like a time freeze thing, or
No,
is this-
it's happening in real time. It's just
so I trance out in front of the Lord.
yes.
Yes,
How would you do this to me?
because I had Malkavians like everywhere go, oh shit, oh.
Okay.
And you're connected through your insanity, so yeah.
Well, I'm screwed.
Don't worry, you're not nearly as screwed as Gerard was.
No, I will be.
You just get to see it.
I will be.
Gerard was part of it because he got 6-1.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
As you come to, the Lord is tapping on the table in front of him. You feel an eruption of power through the web, but it seems to jump across and only touch one person. Up above, as you're coming to, you hear crashing and yelling.
Oh, it's like a lightning bolt, and the lightning just rebounded and hit someone else.
Yep, instead of spilling out across the landscape.
Yes. Okay. So the regent, the Lord is yelling.
Nope, he's just glaring at you, tapping on the table, as you hear yelling from above in the Chantry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, this is when he broke the window, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I was distracted. There's something happening in the
Sit
tent.
down.
I'm sitting. I will give you my undivided attention. We'll deal with this later.
Would you like to explain what that was? As in, what is going on with you?
Not 100% sure, to be exact. I just, somehow just tranced out.
Uh-huh. Do go on. And has this been happening a lot to you?
No, this has never happened.
Make me a manipulation subterfuge roll.
No, this right here has never happened. The trance out part never happened.
True, but it's close enough. He's referring to weird shit in general, so I'm gonna go with it. This is a contested roll versus his perception empathy.
Oh, you suck! Oh my god, 4 successes for real? Real?
I actually thought it was kind of reasonable and lowish given his dice. It could have been worse.
Okay. He knows. He knows it all.
I think you really should explain yourself, Regent. In detail.
I think Kennedy did something to me to make me...
He cuts you off, raises his hand. Not the story you tell everyone else. The truth.
That is the story that I think is the truth, though.
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't. You just
Do I
blamed
know
it
that
on Kennedy. You know that it wasn't Kennedy, and you did get an Auspex vision of some unknown figure other than Kennedy reaching out and fucking with you, so yeah.
Well, my memory was wiped, so I don't...
No, it
I
wasn't.
never pieced it together.
Your memory was wiped of the actual events, but after those events you got an Auspex vision warning you to be careful.
What was the Auspex vision again? I forget.
Like a figure reaching out with strings, trying to attach them to you, turn you into a puppet kind of thing.
Oh, okay. I had a a run-in with several of the Malkavians recently, and I put it off on Kennedy. Part of me wants to think it was Kennedy, but I'm too smart to know it was Kennedy, I guess, because she has... Yeah, there's no way it could be her. I'm not sure. I just know that someone has done something to me, and I believe my memories were wiped.
Interesting.
I've been doing much better with it. I believe I've almost overcome it. It's not been much of an issue lately. I've been able to just shrug it off really easy.
So you just told him that your memory's been wiped. That's a good idea.
Yeah. You tell me. Mm-hmm.
But considering the fact that it was like 6 successes on the Malk's mind wipe, I doubt that's coming off anytime soon.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, the Malk is particularly strong.
Well, he didn't have to be strong. Even at 6, it's rough. Don't do that. Alright, and have you done anything about this mind wipe? Out of character reminding you that the prince tried to undo it?
Well, I did have someone try to undo it on me, but the prince... He's the one that informed me that it was likely what happened.
Huh. What is going on in the city? Why is Alberta trying to fuck you?
Well...
You see, there's this thing that happened which I haven't informed you about, and it's kind of bad, but I hope you'll understand and... Don't worry, we covered it up. It's just that half of the clans in the city hate us now.
The Nosferatu love us.
No, they don't.
They don't really, but... Oh well. Let me try to think a way out on this. If there is a better way of announcing this. So... What do I do? Sidebar here, guys. What do I do?
You get screwed.
The
I'm
large
going to be screwed, but how do I get screwed with lube? That's what I want to know. Because I don't want them going in dry, because that's going to hurt. It goes better with the oil, so help me out here, guys.
I'm trying to remember what the one gal figured out that we had to try and kill her for.
She actually didn't figure anything out. She thought
No,
we were trying to kill her.
Yeah, you locked her in the room with the frenzied Bruja, and she was like, nope!
Oh yeah, that's what was going on.
And Malik decided that instead of trying to talk her down or trying to explain how that was totally understandable, he just decided, fuck it, kill her.
No, she was
Actually,
trying to have me killed.
He did roll to try and convince her that, they weren't trying to kill her or anything, even though he didn't try to help her.
Yeah, I was going to hit on her. So
Yeah, but he failed horribly.
Yeah, I'm just saying, well, one roll for something like that could have been smoothed over gradually over time relatively easily.
Mm-hmm. But then we actually did decide to kill her to try and mask that we kind of did try to kill her.
Yep.
We did try to kill her, to be fair.
We just locked her in there with a frenzied Bruja. That's about as good as trying to kill somebody as you generally get.
Yeah.
So we could have smoothed it over eventually, yes, but
I don't think we could have with her. She already hated us.
that's a good point too. So
Yeah.
we tried to kill her.
But the thing
We
is...
did bad things to her. We Nazi'd, tortured her.
Yes.
I mean, my point is that even if she herself would have hated you, it's possible that the rest of the city would have hated you less.
Yep. But we tried to kill her, and we almost succeeded.
I went by everyone's advice, and that was bad. So
Well, I actually did say that there's two choices. If we kill her now, there will be no real repercussions. If we fail at killing her,
That is true.
She is going to really have ammo on us then. So I did state that it was really a chance.
Luckily, Malik has good backers with high status, and he outstatuses this bitch a lot, so it's cool.
Yeah. Whatever. So there's nothing I can... There's no way I can spin this.
There's not really any good way to spin this.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so I'm not region anymore. Let's do this. Let's do it live.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll do it live.
I can't think of any way to put this that's not lying that he's just going to probably end up just killing you for. So you...
I'm waiting, Regent. His fingers are tapping on the table in slow motion, as they have been for the past several minutes.
Wasn't... I didn't mean to keep you waiting. I'm just trying to remember all the details of everything that happened. The Toreador Alicia that we had to torture for the Camarilla here. She was planning on having me offed, putting me through a lot of...
And why would she do that?
Because we locked her in a room with a frenzying Bruja.
What?
Well, I mean, the Bruja started frenzying, and we did not want to be near him, so we locked the door.
And she was inside.
Like, I got all my people out. And to be fair, she could have ran out with my people, but she ran further in.
Huh, sounds reasonable. So what
And,
happened next?
Well, she began yelling about how Alberta will have my head for this. Started telling me that she takes care of her own, and that I will be terribly sorry for all of my transgressions against her. She had it in for me and this clan. So I made a quick judgment call to try to kill her, because she has no status, and she is, well, she's a traitorous bitch, to be honest. Well...
Covered her in napalm.
Using Yorick's inventions that he put on the doors a while back, we tried to cover her in napalm and burn her to death. But
She cut off all her skin with her celerity and willpower before she died.
But she somehow overcame that adversity that I thought she couldn't do. I didn't think she was that strong to do that.
I'm pretty sure it was pretty obvious. Didn't you guys see her again?
Yeah, they saw her on the cameras, I think.
Yeah.
No, I was in the next room cowering because fire bad.
Oh,
Remember?
right, that was a thing. Speaking of which, I need to once again remove the glass wall because apparently it's died again.
That is true.
Yeah, I don't know why you fixed it, but okay.
So she got away. What happened next?
Well, that was the day I called you and said that Alberta was going to have me killed. That she was going to tell everyone about, or tell the prince about the diablerie. And yeah, I told you that I fixed it.
This is where the big question comes.
Which question?
How did you fix that?
He said he didn't want to know. He did say that.
He did say that initially, but now he understands the real situation. He might actually want to know now.
Just keep going. What happened then?
Like I said, I fixed it. You said you didn't want to hear about it. But essentially, she did tell the prince. Her and Kennedy both went to the prince and told him. He asked me directly, and I fessed up. Because honesty is better with him than trying to lie your way out of it. And he is very good at detecting lies. And he said, for fuck's sake, Do not do anything bad, because I will protect you. I will make sure that they won't do anything to you.
All right.
I don't think he's very well liked in the city, and I think I would know enough. I'm going to say out of character here. I think I know enough to tell him that I believe what happened with the y'all tell me what y'all think about this. I believe that what happened with the previous regent and what happened is directly linked to Alberta and her double crossery, and that the prince is not so awful.
If that's what Malik really thinks, I think he can say that.
Yeah, go for it.
So, from my understanding of the things that have happened, and I wanted to get some more information on it before reporting to you, because this is a hunch. Well, more of a hunch, more of an assumption
Yes,
than a
go
hunch.
on, go on.
It would seem that the old regent was in league with Alberta, very, very close to her, and that she called him her favorite pet, and that well, something did happen, we know, regarding the old regent, and they had their hands in infernalism.
Did they?
So-
Did they really?
We do know one ritual that was infernalist in nature, and he knows it.
Yes, but there is no evidence that the previous regent knew about it.
These are assumptions
Mm-hmm. All right,
that
go
we'll
on.
get more information on eventually. Well, we know that they were into some dark shit. They were experimenting with infernalist magic, people in the Chantry, that is. And they attacked the Camarilla for some reason. And the prince retaliated. And that is why he doesn't like the clan. Or doesn't really trust us right now. I believe-
The Lord looks away almost for half a second, almost suspiciously so, and says, I wouldn't know anything about their plans. That's what you're there to find out.
Sounds like you're doing a great job.
Doesn't sound like it at all. But you know, I'm really just trying to hold together the Chantry. I'm doing it the best I can, and I'm
What about that Toreador neonate? What have you done about her accusations?
I denied them outright, and I sat on the Primogen Council. Was recently appointed to the Primogen Council that I was going to report on our weekly reports about my progress in the city. And I directly refuted Alberta's claims that I just tried to have a neonate killed without any cause or reason. And I reminded everyone that she was a traitor that tried to join the Sabbat.
And what happened as a result?
Well, she was called. They called a blood hunt on her. That
The Lord smiles at this.
yes, they called a blood hunt on her, and I want to believe what was the vote on that, guys? Can somebody give me a hint? It was a majority, skated by slimly, but the majority did vote to have her put down like a dog, and she got away. But we will be on her soon. We will find her soon and have her put down.
You do
also
know.
believe that she got away because of Alberta's treachery. Because she would have
Yes,
been
you know, Regent, I think the situation is very simple here. Either you win and Alberta is ash, or she'll make sure that you meet a swift sunrise. You have to get rid of her somehow. Legally, of course.
Well, we will do our best. And
No, you don't get it. Alberta is known throughout the area. but as someone who at all times takes care of her own. She will destroy you for what you've done if she can. This is now a fight to the death. Don't take it as anything less than that, or you'll lose. Speaking of which, you're now Regent of the Second Circle. Congratulations, and good luck. He hangs up.
Thank you. And this is about the time I walk outside and see Alicia.
Yes.
Yes,
Hit a bow.
wait the ribbon.
I take the note off of her, and do I have a cigarette lighter?
Do you? I don't think you would. You don't have a reason to have one, I think.
But
But you can find one somewhere around
people
the
have.
place. You can find matches among the ritual supplies, I'm sure.
Okay, I'm going to just wad up the paper, put it in my pocket, and look for a match right quick.
Okay. Keeping in mind that she's in torpor, and if you do 1 point of aggravated damage, she's dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
I go back into my office and look for a match.
Okay, you have a box of matches. What do?
And, you know what? I'm just going to strike the match and burn the note.
Okay, roll for Rotrek.
No.
As it flames up in your hand.
It's just a little post-it note, is it not?
It doesn't matter. That is very close to burning you.
Yep.
That is
Probably
true.
is burning you.
So, no, I'm okay.
Oh, keep rolling,
No,
keep rolling.
You get to keep rolling.
Okay.
Also, it's not generally a 6.
What's it supposed to be?
He's not being burned, and he would succeed anyway, I think. Yeah.
No, he'd be at 4 right now.
How many do I do?
Because normally, wait, I thought it was literally in his hand. He's at least feeling the heat pretty intensely.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a difficulty 8.
No, because actually being burned is 7.
Oh, okay, I thought it was 8. I don't know why I thought
Okay.
that.
Why don't you give me a fortitude roll as well, as it gets uncomfortably close to your hand, to see if you get burned. I think it's difficulty 4 or 3 for a flame of this
it's
heat.
very small, yeah.
Yep, in
Okay,
which
so I got
case...
2.
In which case you just watch it turn to ash, licking at your fingers, doing nothing. You smile wickedly.
Can I, I'm gonna go check on the body and call the Lord.
Okay. He
I can
seems
leave this with
annoyed
the-
as he picks up. Yes, what is it?
My clan did good. They brought the bitch Alicia. She's at my door with a ribbon on. It's
Excellent.
Julio.
Excellent. This is actually very good. That Alberta must have underestimated you. He bites back something he was about to say about Alberta. In the middle there. Yes, you should use this to embarrass her if you can, I think. Make her look weak.
Okay. All right. Well, I will figure something out.
Yes,
And
you
I
do
will-
that. Keeping in mind, Malik, that you're intelligent enough to realize that this would escalate the conflict with Alberta, perhaps. If you
Yeah.
throw this in her face.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Burn the bitch down.
No. We'll think of something in a second.
Drive her in the middle of Elysium and have Seth set her on fire. Right there while everyone watches.
I think it's a great idea. Do it.
Yeah. No, that's a terrible idea.
You have a van, and Seth can leave the Chantry if a prince's security guy or ghoul is escorting him. You just have to call over for an escort.
Why are you trying to make me do it that way?
Because he wants the conflict to escalate, of course.
He wants me to die very miserably.
I want a excuse to have a pack of Toreador and Bruja neonates to show up at your door, of course.
That's
and why
right.
would they show up at your door?
With the incendiary grenades that York is providing them.
You're not supposed to say about that.
Can I put her in the safe for now?
Yeah, you can. Where Joshua will happily eat her. Wait, what?
Never mind. Speaking of which, we need to change the lock to the safe and put on the ocular scans.
God.
Who was that? What? Hello, mysterious voice.
All this is incidentally happening in the previous night, so you can just have put her wherever while the rest of the guys are out.
Huh. So, ideas on what to do with her. Mine is to, get her to confess.
Confess to what?
Wake up from, to confess that Alberta had her, tipped her off.
And who would be surprised by this?
No one, but it would be from someone's lips. It would be an actual accusation that she would have.
According to your own words, she's a worthless, treacherous neonate that would say anything. At this point, it would just look like you trying to manipulate people and being very bad at it.
Yeah, there's no point in that.
Yeah, you've discredited her to the point that right now yeah.
You made your point. I'm just throwing ideas out. Okay, so does presence, because that's what I think she uses. Presence, is that affected by generation?
It is, but not nearly as much as dominate.
She could probably make it work on you. Possibly.
If you are 3 generations below her, you get bonuses, and your willpower point works for a scene instead. But
I think it still works for a scene, but in V20 he doesn't have to roll willpower for it to kick in. He just gets it automatically.
Yeah. That's right.
So you would have to roll if the gap in generations is big enough. Speaking of which, you can always just test her generation, see what the actual situation is.
That's a bad idea.
Is it?
Why is that a bad idea?
Because I have a thirst for diablerie.
Well, you don't have to taste the blood, you just have to touch it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust you.
Oh. Oh, God.
You
have... Oh. I'm lucky that you aren't as smart, and at the same time, I'm sad that you're not that smart, because the thing I just thought you could do with her. Jesus Christ. Never mind! What was your idea?
You're evil.
There's a couple of options we can do with her.
Keep in mind that the Chantry rises or falls with your decision here. And if you fuck up, you will all burn during the day.
What just happened here?
I don't sleep at the Chantry.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I didn't mean to roll that.
Mm-hmm.
So, all is only those people in there.
So, what do
you have anything to put into there and put in Jackalore on what we do with Alicia?
Well, you could just kill her.
That would just basically go, the clan Tremere completed the blood hunt. We could say that, but it wouldn't be nearly as anything else.
You don't need to be very. You don't need to try anything.
Apparently Alberta's a vindictive cunt, huh?
I mean, Alberta's just gonna hit us more, of course, but that's all it will do. It won't do anything else. It won't help our position or be detrimental to it, or basically just killing her now is just finishing what's going on.
It would be kind of embarrassing in a Primogen meeting to say, oh, by the way, that little girl that you that was in your clan, what was her name again?
The one you wanted to save?
Huh?
Like the one you wanted to save, the one you cared about?
I did care about her earlier.
Yeah, my point is, it's not going to do too much, because that's just normal vampire politic talking.
Hmm.
Yep.
What you
We're
can
in a
do,
pickle here.
you can just piss Alberta off, really, because apparently she cared about this chick enough to make an effort to save her the first time around, right?
Maybe you can make her frenzy.
She's already blood hunted. She's kill on sight.
I mean, like the Alberta frenzy.
Hello.
Outright public humiliation.
Hey.
Hey, Bacon. Malik
We're trying
has
to figure out
discovered...
this girl. No, you can't eat her.
What?
You can't eat her.
Oh.
We have to humiliate Alberta with her.
You could just, but seriously, you could just try and make Alberta a frenzy.
There's something different here.
What's going on?
What's with the glass?
Oh, I don't know. Something.
Broken.
Someone broke it, maybe.
Again?
I mean, this is the night that you were actually in on. Like we're doing a retrospective scene.
Yeah,
Yep.
epic, I know. That could be a bit of a... Yeah, that would send a message. Like, don't fuck with us, our reach is long, bitch.
That is, I love that idea, but I'm not going to mention that out loud because that could actually be a strong enough one that they might actually just de-escalate everything, and that's not interesting.
Oh, you suck. Tell me.
No.
You know, I was actually
Give me-
going to. I was actually
give me the
planning on
option to-
mentioning. I was actually planning on mentioning that, but no, I don't think I will now.
That's essentially like clan prestige, straight up to 2 for Malik with the Toreador. A pity he
Yeah,
doesn't know
yeah,
about
yeah.
this idea.
I'm not going to mention it now.
You can whisper it to me.
I
For-
like whispering to the GM what my actual ideas are.
Yeah, for the record, so that I can
I would just
bring
say,
them
like, It
up.
was very similar to what Epic was thinking.
Really? You think so?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you watching the stream?
Yes, in the background I was.
Oh, god damn it.
Dude!
Suck.
Uncool! Turn that off!
Really uncool. I was actually gonna get on and have myself in the room, but I wouldn't watch the stream.
Yeah, you can watch the
I
chat.
usually don't. Trust me.
Yeah, just pause the video because... Yeah. But yeah, you can whisper it to me for the record so that the people watching can see it.
But yeah, I mostly just do it to try and be a moderate things there, rather than anything else.
You have to say that is actually one of the things that could really de-escalate this whole thing, though, isn't it, Jackalor?
Yeah, definitely. Like,
What's the idea?
No,
I'm not going to tell you.
we
Don't
need
be
you to
cheating,
think this yourself
especially
because
since
you're the
after I
region.
saw it.
Yep.
I don't want to be regent now. I do. I really do, but because the alternative sucks. So. Oh.
Seth looks at you, looks at Alicia. Huh. Huh. Well, that's
It does good
interesting.
sometimes. Yes, it is interesting, is it not?
So, what you gonna do with her? Yes, I know that body is buzzing with flies.
Okay.
He summons a flame in his hand without, releasing
No.
it. No? Thought you wanted
Not
her
yet.
dead. Okay, just give me the word. Just let me know. Goes back up the stairs. You could eat her. She does have celerity, and I think you wanted that.
No, I will.
I mean,
Because
what?
because I don't want celerity more than I want to lower my generation and stuff. So, and I know she's low generation.
Turns out she
Is that
was
a fly?
gents.
Did you really put a fly on the thing?
What the? Oh,
Putting flies. I'm gonna wager a bet that that's bacon.
Good bet.
What? What are you talking about?
no! Leave them!
No,
Leave
that was
them!
good. That was good.
Yeah, that was good.
Leave them. I'll delete them when they're no longer necessary. It's fine.
So, can I get a hint on what would
Oh, I
de-escalate?
never saw any flies.
Would it be alright to have Malik roll one of his attributes for the idea I had? He seems to really want it, and you had to mention it out loud.
That's my intelligence.
Let's see. I would say intelligence plus politics at difficulty 10.
Okay.
He has one success so far.
Oh, no. He rolled that before I told him to roll. He rolls fresh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You suck. All of you suck.
And if you botch this, if you really want to roll for this, if you botch this, may the gods help you.
Fuck it. You're gonna die.
Don't happen. Willpower doesn't count towards this, does it? Damn it.
You can spend a willpower point.
That's a botch.
Well,
No, it's not. Not bad.
No,
not.
it's not.
Just a
well,
failure.
yeah. He could have spent willpower if he had done it before. Before
Why would I
rolling.
spend willpower?
To succeed and get there.
The idea is really good for the whole situation, but
Too late now.
I'll tell you after we complete whatever you do with her.
No, because then it'll just piss me off.
Okay, I won't.
Unless I really ask.
Okay, I'll keep it silent unless you ask.
Okay, and I'm gonna split the video here.